Hey guys, welcome to Digit.in, and this is our review of the Moto G4 Plus, the latest entry in Motorola's Moto G lineup. So should you consider picking this one up? Well, we're about to find out. A plastic body doesn't necessarily mean cheap or badly built, and Motorola has proven this time and again. The plastic back on the Moto G4 Plus feels nice, but it is a utilitarian design in a world of premium looking budget devices. What's more disappointing is the lack of the trademark curves that we have seen on a Motorola smartphone. It's not a particularly bad design, just uninspiring and utilitarian. I'm not a big fan of the square fingerprint sensor on the front either. It looks out of place and the noise cancellation mic next to it hinders the design. Coming to the display, the Moto G4 Plus has a 1080p display, and the details on the display aren't as good as the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, and it doesn't do as well with black levels. The Lenovo Zook Z1 is the best phone under 15K as far as the display is concerned. To be clear, you'll perhaps notice this only if you compare the phones side by side, which is what I did. The Moto G4 Plus has a nice bright display, but depending on personal preference, you may or may not like it. As it happens to be Motorola's way, the UI remains stock with slight changes in the camera. It shouldn't affect the company's ability to deliver timely updates though. Coming to the fingerprint sensor on the Moto G4 Plus, it is extremely fast. While the squarish button-like sensor on the front is weird, Motorola has made the right choice by choosing not to make it a real button. This allows you to turn on the screen without actually pressing the power on-off button. The smartphone isn't waterproof, and Motorola says that they couldn't make it waterproof because the sensors make it more difficult to add waterproofing. Coming to the performance, when HTC launched the One A9, the Snapdragon 617 surprised us all. It's not Qualcomm's most powerful SoC, but it worked well for the A9 and it works well for the Moto G4 Plus. Imagine a 64-bit variant of the Snapdragon 801 and you'll have arrived at the 617. That said, if you're looking for a powerful smartphone, you'll still have to choose the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. The Snapdragon 650 on the Redmi Note 3 makes it about 40% faster than the Moto G4 Plus. For light usage, regular apps load fast, and while the performance isn't as snappy as the Redmi Note 3 and the LE1S, it is satisfactory. Coming to the camera, the Moto G4 Plus has a better camera than both the Redmi Note 3 and the L1S. Images are better detailed and colors look crisper and reasonably true to source. It takes brighter images in low light, and in indoor conditions, it doesn't lose details as easily. Coming to the battery life, the Moto G4 Plus has a 3000 mAh battery which would last most light users for the whole day. That said, on heavy usage, you'd be charging it at least twice a day. So to conclude, we'd like to say that the camera on the Motorola Moto G4 Plus smartphone is the best camera available on a smartphone under 15,000 rupees. Having said that, if you ask us which is the best performing smartphone under 15,000 rupees, we would say that still has to be the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. So should you consider picking this one up? Well, if you are okay with compromising about 40% performance when compared to, let's say, the Redmi Note 3, then yeah, sure, you can go ahead and pick up the Moto G4 Plus smartphone, especially if camera is a priority for you, if you want a great camera and are not going to play heavy games or load some state-of-the-art apps on the smartphone. But if you're someone that doesn't care too much about the camera and wants the fastest, best performing smartphone out there in the market, then we'd say you can still go with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. As always, you can let us know what you thought of this review in the comment section below. You can also ask us questions about the smartphone and we will do our best to answer them. You can like this video, and for more videos like this one, stay tuned to the Digit YouTube channel. We'll catch you in another video.